up. Jump up. Good boy. You sit down. Sit. Oh, boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. I love you. Hey guys, Jeff here. Welcome back to Smart Shenanigans. It is the first Friday in January by the time you guys are seeing this. And you know what that means? It is camping time. Now it is currently 34 degrees outside, but it's fairly cold. It's not as cold as it could be. Hey, good boy. But it is very cold. At the time of recording this, it is December 24th, Christmas Eve, and I'm going to be camping right here. I'm going to be turning this truck into a winter camping paradise because I've never camped in this cold of weather before, and I don't know how that's gonna go. So I'm gonna try to ease my way into camping in cold weather by making it as comfortable as I can, aka turning my truck bed into a winter camping paradise. I'm down here in Tri-Cities again, just like the November video. It's gonna be a cold one, but we're gonna do this. I've committed to one camping video a month, and I'm not giving up on that commitment. Oh, also, I forgot my microphones up in Pullman, where I live, at my house up there, so we're going no mics. We're going back to the olden days of no microphones, except for the camera microphone, so. Oh, am I not allowed to stop? Okay. Oh, you're nice and warm. Let's get set up. Take my jackets out. I've got plenty of jackets for different layers. I've also got my Crocs for later. Space heater number 1, space heater number 2. Always good to have chains in your car in the winter. Snow shovel, also a good thing to have with you. Now I personally carry my snow shovel in my truck wherever I go for 2 reasons. The main reason is it's good if I ever get to a point that I need to shovel out something in front of my car. Like if I need to shovel snow in front of my truck or to the door or something like that, I've got a shovel with me at all times. I have another one that stays out front of my house. But the second reason that I carry it with me is so I can help people if they need help. Ooh, it's so cold. This is a heated blanket, which will come in handy in a minute here. What am I hearing? Oh, it's my water. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's like, what the freaking weird. Alright, so we have a couple new additions to our camping repertoire. We've got a new light. It's a lot brighter, so you guys can see my face a lot better in the darker shots at night. Which especially in the winter is nice because it gets dark at 4:30 in the afternoon. And we also have a 1-person compact table set. It's pretty cool. It comes with a fork, a spoon, a knife. Looks like 2 bowls of different sizes, a cup, and a cutting board. And it's super compact, which is nice. Fits with my goal of being able to backpack in, which obviously for this video, and I still have yet to actually legitimately do that, but someday I'll find an opportunity to backpack into a campground or something, I don't know. Speaking of which, if you guys have any ideas for camping videos, let me know down in the comments. Anything you want to see, let me know. Trusty water bottle as usual as well. It's actually my emotional support water bottle, but... Okay. Not gonna need Mr. Tent today. Oh, actually, I did say. Huh. Interesting. I did not think that was actually legitimately frozen. Wow, that's fun. Okay, note to self, don't pack the blankets along the back side of the truck. Bottom side of this is frozen because I guess water leaks in through here, soaks into the bottom of this, and freezes it. That's fun. Well, you live and learn. First order of business is to set up the sleeping arrangements, because if all else fails, you at least have a place to sleep. It's always my first First thing to do when I get to a camping place, figure out how and where I'm sleeping. And set it up. And I know from previous experience that I have to sleep diagonal in the bed of this truck because the length of the truck bed is just about the same length as I am. And so when the tailgate is up, my feet are being pushed up against me, so I sleep diagonal. It's more comfortable. Now this blanket here actually was a gift from my sister a long time ago when I was like a kid. And I still use it to this day. It's such a nice blanket. There is the base of our bed. Power strip, that'll come in handy. Got our usual light, still works to this day. We've got our trusty Lucky camping light that barely works. I need to just wonder if someday I'll put new batteries in this. One sleeping pad. Got a second sleeping pad because we are in paradise here. And our sleeping bag, which is rated to 40 degrees. It's the middle of the day and it's already well below what this is rated for. So this will be fun. Oh, what am I doing? Roll it out. Open it up. And fluff it up. Get that down all out. Get it all moving around so it's not all clumped up in any one spot. Don't know how much it actually helps, but I'll try whatever I can to stay warm tonight. So I think I'm gonna get these airing up because this one is supposedly a self-inflating one. I don't know how much I trust that, but we'll see. All right. Mr. Self-inflating sleeping pad, come on out. I don't need it at all, but why not have it? We're camping in paradise, therefore we are having 2 sleeping pads. Go ahead and open it on up, get it to air itself out. And while that airs itself up, we'll get our sleeping pad out and blow it up. This one is not self-inflating. Okay, so we've got my sleeping pad here. We've got another little sleeping pad here because we are camping in paradise here. I'm gonna put both of them in the sleeping bag. I'll probably put this one on top of this one because this one will provide a little more of like a cushion. This one's more for keeping me off of the bed of the truck. But yeah, this is self-inflating, but I'm gonna help it out a little bit because it's taking forever. Okay, there we go. That's nice, actually. That's really cushiony. And as I always say, I like to put these in the bag just so I'm not sliding off of them all night. It just keeps them underneath me, which is super nice. Got our trusty camping pillow here. Put that right inside the headpiece here. Get it also all fluffed up. Okay, there we go. Let's turn it around and throw it in. Yeah. Whew, gloves back on now. It is cold as hell. All right, just like that, we've got sleeping area set up and all good to go. Next step is to make it comfortable. Make this a paradise. Okay. Thinking step 1 of paradise here is our heated blanket. Now this little heated blanket is awesome because it's like a little throw blanket basically. It's a really small blanket, which is perfect for a sleeping bag. I'm kind of thinking about putting it between the sleeping pads so that I don't have to bother with it being all clumped up in the bottom in the morning. Nice and warm. Got the control right out of the sleeping bag here. And we'll run power out. I think honestly, I'm gonna skip the space heaters because we're gonna have a fire going right behind where you guys are set. And I've got the heated blanket. So between the two of those, I should be warm. Okay. Ooh. I keep bumping this. One of these times I'm gonna bump it and this thing's gonna fall and hit me in the face. And that would put a damper on things. But either way, we're having fun here. So, little update on the situation here. We've got our sleeping bag that you saw us set up with the 3 blankets underneath. We've got 2 sleeping pads and a heated blanket in there that I'm not going to keep on like the highest setting or anything like that. It is literally just to keep me from freezing cold. I'll have it on like one of the lowest settings probably. Up there, I put the grill and the backpack just to kind of get them out of the way, keep it all organized and nice. Got a vest, Carhartt vest, and a nice leather jacket to keep me extra warm. I've got some more layers to put on as well. I have donned the Crocs, the camping Crocs, as they have become now. Which aren't the warmest, but I'll put some extra pairs of socks on as well. Over here, we've got our 3 lights here. We've got our cooking kit. Inside here are all the bags, and I put the extension, or the power strip in there. I ended up just running, this is the only thing I'm plugging in is the heated blanket, so I ran power inside for that. Because I'll just charge my phone and my watch inside tonight. And then our tent here is just out of the way, so it's nice and easy to keep track of. Again, I want to keep it nice and neat up here. But yeah, this is the setup for tonight. We are going to, the only thing I planned for this video was this. So the rest of this I'm winging. I've got ciders to drink for tonight, which you'll see those later. And we're gonna sleep out here, and it's gonna be cold. All right, I figured out some sort of plan for today. In full honesty, because I will never ever lie to any of you guys, I am not going to be spending all day outside, sitting here looking at people doing stuff inside the house. I am going to, or I guess we are all going to make some cookies and frost them because it is actually December 24th. So I'm gonna frost some cookies with the family. I'll show you some footage of that, and then make some food, hang out, but I will be sleeping out here. And I'll be hanging out a fair amount out here with the fire and all that. So it is camping in paradise, but also just enjoying time with family the day before Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays for any holiday you celebrate. If you don't celebrate any holidays, happy December 24th right now. Happy first Friday in January when this comes out. Hope you guys had a good New Year's and all that jazz. Let's get to the next part of this video, whatever that happens to be. Here's our wood pile for the night. Got that wood, got some wood there, and some more wood way over there. Most of it is soaking wet, but I've really sketchily cleared out a lot of this stuff, so I'm getting down to the dry stuff. I'll kind of backfill it with the wet stuff in a bit. But we've got wood now for a fire. Our typical tradition on the 24th is to order pizza for dinner. So we've got pizza, and no, it's not the most camping thing, but yeah, we got pizza, so that's pretty good. Can't complain about that. All right, time to build a fire. There we go. That's fine. Do something like that. Again, as I mentioned in every video, I am not a professional fire starter. So I don't care if I did it wrong. Oh. All right. Now that we're nice and comfy, I have to talk loudly because I forgot my microphones, as I said earlier, but we've got a fire going. We're nice and comfy in our outdoor winter camping paradise that we have here. Got fire there. We're gonna have heat in our sleeping bag tonight. This is camping in paradise. And tonight we've got Incline cider. This is the blood orange flavor. I am a big fan of Incline. Again, not sponsored yet. But if you have anything at home, anything water, Capri Suns, orange juice, apple juice, or alcohol, or whatever you choose to drink, or your imaginary water, whatever you have in your hand. Cheers. Let's cold weather camp for a few months. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Incline's good. Not sponsored. Yet. So we've done a few of the cookies already, but I wanted to do a couple on camera so you guys can kind of see what we usually do. These are sugar cookies that my grandma used to always make, and the same kind of frosting recipe that she used to always make as well. And we've kind of just continued doing them. They're super fun. She always had the Christmas tree, a Santa one, a reindeer one, and like a candle one, and a star one. I think those are like the main ones she always did. We've got a bunch more now, but I'm gonna do a Christmas tree real quick. The sugar cookie here. I'm just gonna put it on the nice clean table here. And then we've got 3 different flavors of frosting here. The colors never match the flavors. I don't actually remember what the flavors are of these ones, but we're just gonna do them as we please. A white on the base here. And then we go, let's do like a blue through the rest of it. The blue is banana. I just tasted it off my thumb. That is definitely a banana flavor. Oh, I love it. And there we go. There's our little star on top. And then, I love these cookies. Let's see. Let's do some of these ones. These are like green and red Christmas trees with some white, like, other stuff in there, other sprinkles in there. Let's pop that open a little bit. And it's gonna make a little bit of a mess here, but I'm gonna sprinkle them on there. Nice and simple. There we go. And there's the Smart Shenanigans Christmas tree. Or just evergreen tree if you don't celebrate holidays. It's totally up to you guys on that one. But there we go. There is our Smart Shenanigans tree. You'll love to see it. But we're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of these cookies here and keep the fire going the rest of the evening and kind of just hang out. So I have officially crawled into the truck bed for the night. So it's 29 degrees right now. We are here. We are gonna do this. And yeah, I've actually figured out that the power does reach to the truck, so I'm gonna plug my phone in inside of the truck bed so you can see the time lapse, hopefully cross my fingers that it works, from inside the truck bed, as well as having the heating pad plugged in inside the truck, and I can actually kind of feel it through the sleeping bag right now, which is kind of nice. So I don't think this will be too bad, you know? Cross my fingers, knock on wood. I don't think this is gonna be too bad. I'm about to be proved very incorrectly. I can see my breath. There is already condensation on the windows, which I don't know if you can really... Well, you can kind of see it. I wonder if you can see it on this window. Yeah, you can kind of see it on that window. There's already tons of condensation that I'm sure is going to freeze overnight. I'm sure I'm going to wake up to an ice bath of condensation on the windows. So we'll see how this goes. But it's a good test. It's not super cold yet. I know it'll be colder next month when I recamp, so this will be a good test run. But I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to set up the time-lapse. I'll probably watch a little bit of YouTube, which you'll probably see on the time-lapse anyway. But I'm going to set up the time-lapse, set up my podcast, and maybe just pass out. Who knows? We'll see. So, Merry Christmas, I guess, because it is currently Christmas morning. As I'm recording this, it's like 1 in the morning on Christmas, but nonetheless, I will, I guess this is not Christmas for you guys. This is the first Friday in January, which is so eventful for you guys. Hopefully it's not that eventful, knock on wood, but nonetheless, happy holidays. If you don't celebrate the holidays, happy December. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to set up the time lapse and pass out. See what this angle looks like so. Right here. All over. Let's see what that looks like. Good morning. It is 8:30 or so in the morning. It's time to get up. I'm a little tired because I kept waking up as usual, but honestly, it was not that bad. I think this honestly felt kind of warmer than I did last camping video. And I think that's because, one, I had like a thermal layer on underneath all my clothes. I have like a bottom thermal layer on, as well as the heated blanket. Although the heated blanket, I think, turned itself off partway through the night because I'm pretty sure it's on a timer. So, but yeah, overall not too bad. Can't really complain all that much about it. So, but we're gonna get up. Do the usual Christmas stuff because it is currently Christmas time as of recording this, but we'll tear down after all that stuff. So I'm gonna go inside and like take a shower and do breakfast and all that kind of stuff and warm up because I'm cold now. Now that I'm not under like in the sleeping bag, I'm actually pretty cold. Because it is currently, I think, 29 degrees. Ooh. And supposedly we're supposed to get some snow here pretty soon, which that'll be interesting. But either way, it's time to get up. Good morning. Also, there's not really all that much ice or anything on the windows there. It's just kind of foggy, but not really any ice. Interesting. Oh, there's Otto. Probably confused. All right. It's cold out, so I'm gonna get this all packed up. We have been kind of just hanging out all morning, so figured now is probably a good time to pack this up so I don't have to do it later. Thanks for coming along on this adventure with me. Let's get packed up. Okay. And just like that, another camping adventure comes to an end. Honestly, I'm liking this setup more than I started when I came down here. I've put the blankets on top of this time because when we got here, the bottom blanket had kind of frozen to the bed of the truck because I guess water seeps down into here every once in a while. Especially when you open this up, water comes off the front right down onto it and just freezes. So, hoping that having them on top of here will keep them dry. crossing our fingers, or at least the water will land down here and freeze to this, but not this. Should be pretty good. It doesn't take up all that much room in my bed. I carry this stuff with me everywhere I go. You never know when you're gonna need it, so especially in the winter if you get stranded somewhere. At least I've got all my camping gear, so I can make something work. But I'm gonna call this here, and we're gonna get back home today. So thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really does help me out a lot. As of recording this, we are just passing 150 subscribers, so that's super exciting. We got a long way to go. I'm in this for the long haul, so this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm having a lot of fun with this, so I'm glad you guys are coming along in this journey with me. Thank you to all the Shenanigans on the Patreon. Your guys' support is instrumental to this channel. You guys are what helped me buy this kind of stuff so I can do videos like this. And if you didn't know, I have a Patreon. I have some extra content on there for you guys as well at the $10 a month level. There's a $1, a $5, and a $10 a month level. I wanted to say a huge thank you to those guys, the Shenanigans over there. But yeah, I'll see you all later. Stay motivated. It's cold, let's get inside.